Welcome back, and today we're talking about the Misfit of Demon King Academy, episode 6. So, like always, let's jump into it. This episode definitely slowed everything down. We didn't have no big action scenes. We didn't have nothing like that. We didn't have cool fights. We didn't see Anos being OP, crazy OP. We saw Anos building a relationship with his friends and stuff like that. We also got to see a little bit more about his parents and how much they support him in his goal of becoming the next Demon Lord. So his parents are really actually kind of funny. I love how supportive they are, and his mom is always like hugging him and putting her face against his. She's treating him like he was like a 2-month-old, and essentially he is. I mean, I believe he's maybe like 2 or 3 months old, but you know, he used magic to get older faster. But yeah, his mom is really funny, and the way she supports him is also really funny. And on top of that, the great moment that she had later on in the episode, which we are going to talk about, was absolutely great. But yeah, overall, this episode definitely slowed it down, but it was still good. It had some good, enjoyable moments. We got to see Misa, and we found out that she's like a half spirit and a half demon. And usually those two races mixing together like that don't tend to live very long, but somehow she's definitely living very long. We also see that Ivis makes a return and tells Anos some information regarding the tournament, that I believe there's 2 emperors that are kind of organizing the whole thing, and they could be part of the royalist group, where they really don't like anybody else who's not a royal, who's not like a pure blood demon. So they're definitely setting up a trap for Anos, and this is the first time that we see Anos kind of be cautious, right? Like, it's not just charging in and trying to, just destroy everything, right? So he's definitely being cautious. He knows that that fake demon lord is probably somebody that you need to watch out for. I don't quite think he's as powerful as, Anos. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Something that we're gonna have to wait. But I like the fact that Anos is definitely being cautious. And whenever he was having that talk with Misha in the episode, where he was telling her, look, I might be powerful, right? I might be powerful. I'm good at destruction magic, but you, with your eyes and your creation magic, if you work on it, at some point you're going to surpass me. So that again, is validating that Anos is definitely not the most powerful thing that ever existed. There's people out there that could be as powerful, if not more powerful than him in certain areas of magic, which if they were to fight using those different types of magic, it might actually cause some problems for Anos. Something that we have to wait and see. But it would be nice to see Anos having, struggling a little bit every now and then. Because even though I do like the fact that Anos is OP and he's just steamrolling through everything in every episode, sometimes I'd like to see that sense of danger. And it would be like a nice little pace, a nice little change. So that's why I enjoyed this episode so much, because Anos was definitely being cautious. But we see that due to his mom and dad's hard work, he snapped back into it and he went straight in. Now, before we start talking about the big arena moment, I definitely want to talk about the new emperor that we met. I think his name was SilentHxH, and the fact that he also had his memory erased, but his source, like his magic source, was able to detect Anos, and he started crying. He definitely felt that Anos was the reincarnation of the demon lord. I mean, 100%. Now, of course, he could be faking it. Everything he's doing could be to set up a trap. We don't know. That's why Anos is sending Ivis, the one that's on his side 100% now, because he defeated him, giving his memories back and stuff like that. So Ivis is investigating everybody. I mean, Ivis is investigating SilentHxH to make sure he's on his side. He's investigating those 2 mysterious characters that showed up in the town that are probably setting up a trap for Anos in the sword tournament. So yeah, Ivis is definitely a great resource. But honestly, SilentHxH, from the way he was talking and stuff like that and the way he was acting, he seemed loyal to Anos, and hopefully that's true. We're starting to see that Anos is gathering a huge following, and it's going to be insane. The Demon Lord is coming and nobody can stop it. I'm pretty sure if we get to see the fake Demon Lord fight Anos, it's going to be a fight for the history books. I really hope it happens in this season. But then the big moment, right at the arena, we got to see that the current champion, I think his name was Clut or something like that, the champion of the sword tournament is supposed to be like the best one. He's the one fighting Anos in round 1. And I really love that scene. Whenever Anos' mom, a human who has no magic, stood up in front of everybody in that arena that are, you know, extreme loyalists to the royals, and then, I mean, they're crazy. They can use magic, destroy the world possibly. That is crazy. But a single human stood up and told everybody that her kid, her boy Anos, is going to be the next demon lord and shut everybody up. I mean, damn, that's bravery right there. I have mad respect for Anos' mom. She is a badass. Now we know how and why Anos is so crazy OP as well, because, you know, he has a little bit of her in him. So, I mean, it was a truly awesome moment. We even see Misha and Sasha kind of react to it like, dang, like, you know, don't mess with mom over here. She was truly awesome, and it was an awesome moment. And on top of that, when Anos' dad showed up with the magic sword that he forged by climbing that mountain, it was a really awesome moment. Once again, it snapped Anos back into the whole, I'm gonna bend everybody to my will. That's what the Demon King is going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So he went back in there and even told the dude, look, sorry for wasting your time, so I'm gonna end this in 1 minute. It was really great. Now, the last thing I definitely want to talk about is Lei. We see something is wrong with him. We find out that his mom is like a half spirit maybe, or she has spirit disease. I don't know if she was like a demon or like a full-blooded demon, and then she got spirit disease. I don't know exactly what's going on with that whole disease. They really didn't explain it as much. It is a rare disease, but Lei's mom has it, and I'm wondering if they kind of made a deal with Lei where they're like, look, you're gonna have to win the tournament and you're gonna have to kill Anos, and if you do that, we might heal your mom or something along those lines. We don't know exactly what's going on, but he does seem kind of weird, and I don't think it's the whole healing thing, because Anos did propose to him that he was going to heal his mom, and he was like, nah, you know, I don't need none of that. So I'm wondering what's going on. Something is definitely going on with Lei. Hopefully he does not betray Anos. I don't think he will. I think this is one of those moments where Lei is setting up the other guys. Because again, from the flashback that we got with Lei, who he's supposed to be back in those, you know, 2,000 years ago, he was very, very loyal to Anos. And I don't think that changed at all. I think, you know, he's setting up the bad guys. I think he's playing along. And when the time comes, he's going to be, you know, side by side with Anos throwing down. Can't wait for the next episode. This is kind of like the first episode where we didn't get a lot of action and we got a huge cliffhanger. Usually, every problem resolves in one episode. But yeah, this one is definitely setting up big events coming, and I am so excited. But let me remind you, our Discord server is up. I'm gonna put the link down below. And tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, we are streaming. So definitely go and join over on Twitch. The link is gonna be down below. But yeah, overall, great episode. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.